That's not.
I've
only done one tonight.
Sprinter's been counting them. I think I'm a lot more than one in front of you.
Oh dear.
I think you're quite a lot.
Right, moving on. Let's see if we can get somewhere from here to... No, that's the middle of Poland. No, it's the middle of Sweden. Right, I think I'm just going to... Let's have a look at the external contracts. Oh gosh, I've got one all the way up Sweden.
Oh, whereabouts?
Uppsala. But I definitely haven't got time to go that far tonight.
Yeah, Uppsala. Yeah. Nice city.
What you can do, just try and get to where we are now at Karlskrona and just end the stream there, then just continue next week.
No, because the timing game will tick over, and so it'll then be late.
Is that on an external?
Yes.
Oh.
Right, I can get to Malmo. I'll take that, and then I'll come meet you guys.
Jelly Bean, hello and welcome to the parking area. There we're waiting for CptnJenks.
Right, in that case, then I'll just come and get you.
Are you guys at Karlskrona now, apart from CptnJenks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you, CK?
I'm just heading from Gothenburg to Karlskrona. I'm bringing some. I managed to get a job between the two cities, so I'm just bringing some cod fillets for you all, so you can have fish and chips.
Yay! Right, I've set that on my GPS, so I'm gonna drive and meet you. Who haven't we done? We haven't done Z81 Rengar. Ramino BR official. Thank you both very much for your follows. If you're in chat, please feel free to say hello. Now, TSW could in theory handle such a route, but the scenery problems need to be fixed. The game also needs to be more optimized for things to work correctly. I think optimization will come. I think optimization will come. Where am I? I'm trying.
Where's Jellybean? Ah, there he is.
I'm trying to find my way out of here, but I can't because every time as I try and look at the map, it disappears because it tells me that the engine's conked out.
Oh.
Hello, Jellybean.
I can hear somebody beeping horns. It's probably one of you guys.
Yeah, me and Jellybean.
They're playing Name That Tune.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hey, I bet we could. Hey, I bet we could make a song out of that. Doing that.
I actually read the other day. You know how like locomotives have two whistles. They have a high and a low.
Yeah.
Apparently, when they went through Ilkley Station, they used to play the first line of Ilkley Mobile Tat on the whistles. And it's one of the reasons why whistle bands came in, was because the people of Ilkley got really annoyed with it.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Burke CptnJenks, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome. Yeah, so I thought that was quite funny that they would go through abusing whistles. Another engine malfunction. When I get to you guys, right. I don't know why, but my deck keeps racking up. I need to learn how to drive properly.
Don't stream.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the other thing that I learned last week is I just ignored chat.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to just ignore chat.
I kept having to apologise, thinking, oh, so I've forgotten that there's chat there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I think that is one of the things that makes it difficult, because when you look at chat, you've got to find out where you were in chat, and then you've got to read the next message, and you want to try and do 2 or 3 because this is your chance to read it, and you've driven through 3 trees and a signpost and hit the barrier by that point.
Yeah. Like I said to Nelson when we were doing this last week, or when we were doing something else, I was just saying, obviously when you're driving, it's a lot harder to keep going on chat because you then end up swerving across the road. Whereas in train sim, because you're just going on rails, you can
you can look away.
Yeah, you can look away and not worry so much because you know you're not. The train's kind of doing the steering bit for you, and you just have to like make sure there's not a red signal coming up, like what happens to me a lot.
Well, when you think about it, it's hard enough with trains, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, how many times do
At
we
least it's a
stand,
little
how
bit
many times we
easier,
go
yeah.
through stations. And that's just through reading chat, but we haven't got to worry about keeping it on the straight and narrow.
I think when you stream in Flight Sim, I think that's probably like the easiest game that you can do when you look at chat, because you know a lot of time in Flight Sim people just set up autopilot and then that's it. They can just sit there and look at chat and do anything else because the plane's doing it.
Sprinter says a bad workman always blames his tools. I would turn the scenery drawn distance down, which might help dramatically with FPS. This allowing people with a low-end computer to play with the graphic settings turned down. Speed trees don't help the situation. I'm on a roll, folks. I'm on a roll. Indeed you are, NASCAR. Indeed you are.
Maybe that's why.
Go on.
Maybe that's why people want you to play Construction Simulator, because then you'll be so busy looking at chat that you end up like driving the plane to a house or something.
Yeah, you build a house only to knock a wrecking ball through it.
Yeah, because you're so busy looking at chat and the ball's swinging around.
UT Corner Note 2006. Welcome. My apologies for absolutely butchering your name, but welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. And oh gosh, let me stop it. And Jellybean wants you to read his number plate, Nelson.
Are you free?
Right, let's move. And the guy who's got loads of numbers for yours, thank you very much for your follow as well. I'm not going to read that, there's like 10 digits.
Ah,
Maybe it's spammer.
that is really good, Jellybean.
Right, I'm intrigued to find out what this is now.
Yeah, no, it's well worth looking at. Very clever.
Oh, I like that. Ah! What a good number plate that is. Hey, that's...
Right, I'm coming.
Hey, that's it. How did it... Hey, Jellybean, how did you do that?
I'm in Trelleborg.
Well, you're not that far then.
I want one of these double trailers. I think that's what we're going to have to do next week, is double trailers.
And we have to do it from here.
But we're in the right place, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep.
So I think we should finish the stream here and then continue next Thursday.
That's why I'm on my way. I want to get the mandatory snappity snaps.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So CK, please. There goes another sign. Bye sign. Please pick your where it is
My
that you're
spot.
going to sit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll go and make a cup of and I'll go away for 5 minutes and then you can do the photos while I'm not watching.
You guys, I'm speeding through a town, so you might want to watch because I'm taking out a load of signs on the way.
No, I'm keeping my eyes closed.
Jellybean says it was an option somewhere, either in game or World of Trucks.
Oh, it's well the trucks. Yeah.
RIP traffic signs. Indeed, Sprinter.
When you get here, right, just to extend the contracts, see the double trailers.
Yeah, I'm still a little way. I'm still a little way away, not too far, but I've still got to drop my load off as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, you've not dropped that off. So
No, I was just.
Oh yeah, because you picked up another one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did 2 jobs while I was up there.
Turn your beep beep noise off.
Turn your beep beep noise off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
well,
Sam.
When I got to Aalborg, I then did a job from Aalborg to Gothenburg because it was just across anyway, and then I was doing a job from Gothenburg to Karlskrona.
Oh, Jelly
okay.
Bean's been kicked.
I'm sure.
Oh yes, because he's not been moving. That's why I keep going backwards and forwards.
So yeah, it's been quite a profitable evening for me so far.
Oh, if you type in chat, you're okay.
Luke Knights, I'll show you his number plate when we get there. He wants to know what Jelly Bean's number plate is.
Oh yeah. Wait till Captain gets there.
If you type in
It
chat,
wouldn't be right me describing it. It wouldn't do it justice.
no, Sam.
Hmm?
If you type in chat, you can still keep good. You can still.
Well, so I just keep moving my truck every now and again.
Yeah.
Not done too bad for money wise this evening. Really, I started with 38,000 euros. 77.
Okay, do you want to know what I started with and what I'm ending on?
Yeah, minus probably something.
I started with minus 10 grand,
Yeah.
and I'm ending on minus 161 grand.
Oh, well, that sounds a bit like.
You're gonna lose your truck.
That sounds a bit like when you get when you do a really good career scenario. Then when you start off with 0.7 minus 10,000.
So,
But yeah, I did quite well. I mean, I've still got to get the money for this job, so hopefully I've made at least 50 or 60,000 euros this evening. So that's quite nice. Oh, and I got speeding tickets.
Yeah, quite nice from our pocket.
oh, chat's moving again.
I'm only 32 miles away. So
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm 61 miles away, which isn't bad.
You're driving solo, aren't you, CptnJenks?
Yeah.
As if you don't have a trailer.
Yeah, and I'm driving solos and there's no friends around.
Yeah, so as in.
You've been like that for quite a while, though.
Yeah, I have.
So I think time I've dropped off my thingy and then got to where everyone else is, probably you'll get there about the same time, Captain.
Yep.
Just in time for the snacks.
Yeah, snappies.
Get around this corner.
Snappies and goodbyes.
That sunset looks good. Why can't we have those in TS 2017? For a start off, it's a sunrise, and actually some of the sunrises that I've seen in TS 2017 can be quite good.
Yeah, it depends on the weather and thingy they got in the scenarios.
Yeah.
It gets really nice. I think personally myself, when I played scenarios, not on this current PC I've got now, but on the older one, which had all the settings on like dynamic lighting, I always used to like the sunrise scenarios because the way the lighting was, or also sunset scenarios.
Yeah. Now I don't think DGG should have started working on GWR main line project until they got the bugs out of CSX.
Oh.
That's NASCAR saying that. But again, I can understand why they have, because they're not going to get money for getting bugs out of a program.
No. And a lot of people were also starting to get very patient, so they're waiting for another route. So
Yeah.
I think
the other thing as well with sorry CK, I was just going to say that of course a lot of people didn't buy it because it was an American route,
Yeah.
exactly.
and I think they need to test the water now with the UK route.
Yeah. But then I think a load of people won't buy it because you need the American route to get it.
No.
Yeah. I think if they'd started with the UK route, and this is something that I've noticed from my analytics that have come out, is most of my viewers, and this is by no means all of them, so don't people like Scotsman type in chat, but most of my viewers are in the UK. Most of Matt's viewers are in the UK, and most of my YouTube viewers are in the UK. Now I don't know about Matt's YouTube viewers, and yes, you know, there are people from America who tune in. There are people from Poland, Germany, Norway, all those sorts of people. They do come in, but 80% easily are from the UK.
Mm.
And I think that actually Matt streams, and if he'd have taken that into account, I think that he could have done a better job on it, picking it for UK. Because it's what the audience is telling him where they're from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I do think they shot themselves in doing it. But then to do a UK route, they would have had to have got all the passengers working, all of the trains working, so I can also understand why they did an American freight line first.
Yeah, I think that's a fair comment. That's one, that I would never even have thought of. But yeah, with hindsight, it perhaps was easier to get a freight route, done in the first place.
Because
That's a fair comment.
now they've got all of the basic. I'd say basic's the wrong word, but they've got all of the mechanics for the engines working. They just need to. They could then focus on the mechanics for the passengers. It wouldn't be good if they needed to do the trains, the passengers, the signalling. It would just add to more problems, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, all the diesels that with the Great Western Route. I mean, obviously all the trains. I mean, all the diesels anyway. They haven't really moved on to electrics yet. And that's why I think once they've got this route out of the way, then I think obviously Germany's quite a large market for train sim. I think obviously they're going to do a German route, and then that'll be focusing more on electrics.
So it's like America sets it up with the big diesels and it's freight. Then you get England that's brought the passengers in, so they've stuck with diesels.
With freight and well, obviously with the Class 66 thrown in, and then obviously you've got German, because obviously then you can have diesel with the German probably, and then the electric with the Pantograph.
Yeah, I think that they'll look at diesel and electric in the German stuff, and then possibly come back to the UK for steam. Right. I seem to be playing a game at the moment. If you tune in now, you'll see that I'm playing a game of knock down the signs. How many signs can we knock down between here and you guys?
I think quite a few.
Shall we throw that out to chat? Shall I just stop here for a second, and chat can put in a rough estimate of how many they think that I will get, and then we can see.
Yeah.
Matt works to do sales, so he Flying Scotsman. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying was Matt obviously gets analytics like I do of where people are watching from, so he would have a better view as to where his viewers are, and he can then use that to decide which is better. But then I do think that it's been the model of big freight Americans, because we can work on the engines, British route for the passengers, and then that was 4 or 5 that I knocked down. Luke Knight says all of them in the city. Well, let's go and find out. When it'll start. There we go. Right, well, we're taking this one to begin with. We'll do that one too. Oh, we missed it. No, we got it. We got it with the tail. We'll take that one. Bye. And the tree. Leandromeda, thank you very much for your follow. Right. Engine malfunction. I'm not surprised. Right. You guys can probably see me now.
I'm still dropping off my load, so it's going to be a little while yet.
Hello, Nelsam and Gavt.
Ah, cat!
At garage doors, because I will end up there for sure.
Let's see how much it's cost you.
Yeah, let's see. Ready? 22 grand. What was that?
22 grand! Flip it out.
Right, 1, 2. You've left me a nice space there. Where's Jellybean gone?
I don't know, he just disappeared.
Has he not logged back in since he went?
At the garage, because Jenkins will end up there for sure. Jellybean, come back.
Yeah, come on.
Come back and join the photo.
Yeah, we need a photo.
This is a resting place, but I'm not tired. I never get tired on this multiplayer thing.
No, because you have to drive for a certain number of hours before.
Yeah, I've driven for about 5 days before I've got tired.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
that's not good parking. Oh, that's all right.
I know it's not good parking. I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And then I'll catch back up on chat once I'm into the car parking space.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that better parking?
Yeah, that looks all right.
Believe it or not, when I did that in real life, I got it first time.
Wow.
Oh no, that's terrible. How can you say that looks alright?
Because I'm seeing it from a different view. Who's got the bigger one?
I like your new truck, Nelson.
You approve of it, do you?
I do.
You approve of my Volvo.
I approve.
don't.
I approve of what's on the side of it anyway. Right,
Yeah, I like the colours.
that'll do.
Well, I
Let's-
took a tip from you, Captain. Somebody to work on my Scania.
You took a tip from me and what?
And I employed somebody to work from the London garage in the Scania.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Helps when you truck on their earnings.
Actually, that. Oh, can I add another one? Oh, cool. We're not going to do that though. We're going to do eco driving. Save some money. Right.
Jelly bean.
Let me.
Hey.
I should be there in a minute, guys. I'm just.
Okay, that's fine. I am just whilst I think about it, I'm going to go to the company manager and have a look, see how my driver is doing.
Well, better than you. I
Yeah,
hope.
he's made me £385 profit.
That's not bad.
No, but it doesn't cover my. That's per day, by the way.
Oh, that's bad.
£385.
£385 a day.
You need to get rid of him. That's not enough to cover your costs.
I know.
No.
I'm losing £23,010 a day.
Yeah.
You need me. That's what you
You
need. You need me.
10 drivers.
Yeah, but you're not in game.
No, that's true.
Let's just have a look at the recruitment agency, see if we can get a better one. Let's have a look in Germany. How can I tell they're mating?
Good evening, Twarog. Have you had a good flight stream this evening?
Oh, Twarog. Oh.
Hey, Twarog, welcome.
Hello, Mr. T. How are you?
Mr. T.
Mr. T, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it for now. They're not very good.
Well, I'm trying to get back. Sort of.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, all that noise. Mr. Jellybean,
Right.
let me come back out of that and bring up a photo studio.
You should have a look at the external contracts before you go.
No, I'm gonna save that surprise for
Nice
tomorrow.
to see you along, T.
Right, what's yours?
Mm.
Jellybean. Oh, nice. Oh, you've got the GB
Right.
thing as well. That's pretty cool. What have we got? We're just waiting for CK to show up, aren't we?
I think I've got it in the wrong place. Hang on a minute. It says
Oh.
hotel here. What's that? Hang on.
It was
You are-
stunning Dubai thing. Not a problem, Twarog.
Say that again, CK. You've gone the wrong way.
And then
No, it's alright. There was a hotel next door. I ended up driving in there. So I'm here now.
Red Slice.
Oh, right.
Red
Okay.
Slice said he's glad that he wasn't walking along the pavement.
Right, I'm just going to park up then. Right, here we go.
Sprinter, I do drive in real life, but I drive a lot better than this.
Well, not in front of me, like.
You can tell that's DK, can't you?
Right.
There's always someone wants to spoil the photo shoot.
Yeah, that's a bit naughty, CK. Bit naughty.
Right, we've got a few follows. We've got Shadik69. We've got Isagor26. We've got David J. Pan 123. Thank you all very much for your follows. I hope the GWR will command 60 on a good computer because the amount of scenery is going to push the game quite a bit. And Twarog, thank you very much for your follow too. We shall see how it manages it. Right, let's get some of these screenshots in.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, we're all in now.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got my
Jelly Bean, lights off. Otherwise you
Get banned.
overshadow everybody. See,
You can't have no lights on. Turn your lights.
Have I got my lights on still?
No, yours are off, CK. And Jelly Beans have just gone off. Lovely.
Man off.
Right, let's come down.
DK leads to learn to park. Yeah, exactly.
Who said that? NASCAR. Well said, NASCAR.
Parking? Very well said.
Hey, that's true. That's true, though.
Oh, Seco, you're the sea dog. Oi there. Yep.
You see, you've been on that Lala juice again, CK. The only one that's not got into the middle of the parking lines.
What? Oh, who cares about the middle? I was trying to get, as close as possible.
What, driving in front of me? Like, that's a bit out of the road.
Someone's still got their reverses on there. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I've not.
Well,
No, it's not me, for once.
right, that's it. We're done.
We're done.
We're done. Let's come back to
Oh,
here.
yes.
CK. How am I, CK? I'm